Warning: the following content contains strong language and may not be suitable for children. This content is primarily for adults as this is a trucking channel and truckers have filthy mouths. Please don't tweak if I say. Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, what up, what up, what up?
Sweet.
What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Come on in, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. How's everybody been doing? All right, so where have I been? I haven't been streaming. I've been sick. I've been sick the past about 3-4 days with the flu. I'm still sick, but I'm tired of laying in bed, man. So I said I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna react to this. I got a lot of people, because I stream Monday through Friday in the afternoon during the day. I figured after the second day, a lot of people probably hit me up and asked me where I've been and asked me, was I okay? Was everything okay? I got 2 people that hit me up that asked, was I okay? But a plethora of people that have sent me this video and hit me up in my DM or in my Facebook Messenger or whatever and asked me to react to this Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Primarily because of the fact I'm from Chicago and people wanted a Chicago person's reaction. And quiet as kept, since I've been laying in bed, I've been watching a lot of the reactions. I've been following it, and I kind of wanted to see a reaction from somebody from Chicago or Detroit. And I haven't seen it because I was low-key looking for a reaction from somebody from the crib too, but haven't. So a lot of reactions that I seen was pretty good. The best one that I think that kind of resonates with what I thought about it is probably the Saint. He's not from Chicago or Detroit, but I think he's lived in Chicago at one point. And I think that's kind of why he kind of gets it. Detroit is right up the road from us. They like our little brother. And I think a lot of the people that have been reacting, they looking at it one way, but they not looking at it the Chicago and Detroit way. Mark, stop doing push-ups and running in place and come to the camera. What up, dog? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm gonna react to it. All right. And I'm gonna walk through it, and I'm just gonna give you the Chicago, Detroit, Midwest reaction because we haven't seen that. All right, so come on in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. I ain't gonna waste no time because I ain't feeling good. I got my tea right here. Got me some orange juice. We're gonna get straight to it right about now. I'm gonna skip through it. I'm gonna start the Corey Holcomb show at the beginning, but I'm gonna skip through it because we just want to get to the good shit. But it's a lot of shit at the beginning that I know a lot of people missed. So. Hold on. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me. Hold on. Don't tell me. Sound. Let me see here. Sound. Sound. Make sure I got my sound. Give me a second, y'all. I had everything set up, but I ain't streamed in a few days, so I'm kind of dusty. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull everything back up.
Now do what you do, baby. Gonna drop you off, I gotta go. Everybody, let's start the show.
True.
51 in the house. Is this the first or the second show of the year?
All right.
Second.
Second show of the year, we jumping it on.
I got to pull off.
Y'all.
Goes back up. Give me 1 second. I'm a little rusty. I ain't streamed in a few days, so give me a second. Sorry about that. So we want to do that. We want to do, give me a second. We want to pull up this.
Hey, we went for a run and
I want to pull up this. Y'all can hear me, right? I want to make sure y'all can hear me while I'm pulling this shit back up. Sorry about that. I want to do the reaction. Then I want to do the after reaction when he went to his channel. And then I want to do the next morning reaction when Anton was talking super tough. Hold on, let me pull that up too. Because all this got to make sense. So I had it pulled up, but give me a second. I got it right here.
Oh, fucking man.
Yeah, here we go. This shit was funny as hell.
Out here, but I forgot. Stood down. Because don't nobody need nobody to put say I am. Why?
All right, let's just start it. Fuck it. Y'all can hear me? Y'all good? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hit a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me before we get started. Because I know I'm a little rusty with the equipment and shit. Check. Check. Can y'all hear me? All right, bet. All right, let's get it.
Y'all already know what's up. I'm Corey Holcomb, eating these cherry sours I shouldn't be eating. This is Darlene OG Ortiz, for people who don't know.
Thank you for that. Oh my God, not the full thing.
I was on time. I'm gonna just say that.
Hey,
Yes,
we
it is.
expected it. I already knew that.
All right, boom, right there. He said, I was on time. That was a shot. That was a shot to let everybody that was watching that live stream know that Corey was late. Did he have to do that? No, he didn't have to do that. But that was a shot. He was checking the temperature right there. It was some bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that. All right? So right there, Corey, being from Chicago, should have known he was on bullshit right there. He was late. Shouldn't have been late, right? You're supposed to be a professional. He's opening the show, and Anton says he was on time. He kind of throwing him under the bus, right? Because none of us would have known that unless Anton wouldn't have said it. So he's setting it right. He's setting the tone right there. So Corey should have known.
That's why I got here almost on time.
I was on time.
My man. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know. We said he was coming. Anton in the house. Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you're here. Because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash within something bad, just people who got something to say, like what you say and what I say. I think it's gonna be interesting.
Now, the reason why he said it's going to be a clash like this, if you follow Anton, they had a phone call prior to him coming on the show. And the way Anton explained it was, they knew it was going to be a heated debate. I don't think they knew it was going to. I think Anton knew. Anton knew which way he wanted to go, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later. Excuse me, but they knew it was going to get heated.
I do too. Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, we had a great conversation.
Right there. I think it's going to be really interesting. Anton is a content creator. He's not a street guy. He's not a street guy. Now, I know he's been playing street guy after this has happened, but I think all that shit is for content too. But I think he had a motive going in.
Too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up. So
You don't need to
That's what's
butter.
up.
I
You
made
don't need
sure
to
that
butter
I
me
made
up.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to butter.
We
butter
still
me.
trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show that should be grand.
Oh, brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
Well, I know
Your
that.
chat think they tough.
Who
I
cares?
noticed
They
that.
think they tough?
They think they tough.
Yeah. They be out there.
They not that tough.
Uh-oh.
We
You
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Uh-oh, here we
we
go.
seen
Yeah.
worse. You know, I don't pay attention to
Who the-
niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know what? I always hate
promise to
motherfuckers
God,
talk,
bro.
And they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody
oh,
said-
okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Craig had, he on time out. Craig had a show, fool.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want to.
Now you see him rolling up his sleeves. Now I ain't saying that he could have just been rolling them up just to be rolling them up, but he already alluded to he was gonna get on some type of bullshit from the very start. So him rolling up his sleeves could be him getting prepared.
I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons?
I
I'm
think
talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
nation,
game.
the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think?
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here. So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like
I-
what? Give me an example.
Like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
The transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. I studied
So-
it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
They just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
You heard Darlene, what's her name? Darlene, she agreed with Anton. She said,
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No,
Why do you
hold on.
think-
Let's
why-
stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is
Was slavery in the United States before?
slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want?
What
Like,
do you want?
cause y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for? What is gonna help
over
y'all?
a whole thing that has happened?
Because I'm solutions oriented, and I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through.
Like-
You've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't
And so-
understand. What are you saying? Like, I'm
Because
trying to
most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes, definitively,
Come on, man.
definitively. You have
Skip through it a
you
little
have
bit.
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point.
Make is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an equity. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do, and he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why I
do you
ain't
vote,
arguing with you
Anton?
on this
So
point.
absolutely, I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a
I don't
I'm a
like him.
straight up,
I know who
up
he
and
is, but I
down
don't like him.
Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit.
He 100% right as far as the Republican thing, as far as Abraham Lincoln being a Republican, freeing the slaves. For a long time, blacks voted Republican up until about Lyndon B. Johnson, when Lyndon B. Johnson realized that black people were loyal based on what they were given because they were given slavery. And that's why we were devout Republicans. Policies really didn't matter. We just voted Republican because Abraham Lincoln gave us slavery. And once they realized that, they gave us welfare and we flipped Democrat. So I 100% agree with him on that.
I'm telling you
Right,
what
are you
it
saying
stands for.
you don't fuck with the backdooria shit?
I don't.
I don't either. I don't
That's
either.
what it stands. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
Because there's some backdooria Republicans
and
I
we were
know.
taught
we'll
by
talk
our
about it.
parents.
Come on.
We were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right?
That's true. Especially if your parents is like boomers.
Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You
I
vote
agree.
Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say there's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
tell you
the
this.
fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
Hey, Zarfies, we ain't skipping over FDR. They was transitioning that way already. Lyndon B. Johnson just sealed the deal, big dog. We not getting into politics tonight, big dog. I know you want to get into politics, but we not doing that shit tonight.
I understand that.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do or they allow him to do. Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't
Correct.
nobody got the power to uproot them, then
We do.
we're gonna keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you
The
understand,
local-
you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I haven't missed- I heard everything you said.
We have a
I
less
can't
than-
wait till you tell me how voting
have a
makes a
less-
difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
you're missing it
You got
again.
to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
Now listen to what he said. That shit didn't make no sense. He said you got to uproot the people that's in power and then turn around and say voting is for suckers. And Corey from the crib. So I'm calling this shit straight down the middle. I ain't gonna give Corey no favor because he from the crib. I'm gonna call this shit straight down the middle since everybody wanna know what I think. I'm gonna call it straight down the middle, but that right there was just some ignorant shit. You gotta uproot the people that's in power, but voting is for suckers. Make it make sense. That shit don't even make sense.
Nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
That shit don't even make sense.
People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no sucker
People that
shit.
don't vote, and
I'm
it's
gonna
so
show
funny.
up and vote like a sucker.
And not
That was some ignorant shit, Corey said. That's some ignorant shit. At the end of the day, yeah, you show up and vote because our ancestors fought for the right. That's why I vote. To be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck who in the White House. I'm gonna go get it regardless. From Republican to Democrat, ain't shit changed. Still got to pay bills. It's the same shit. You dig what I'm saying? So I go and vote because my ancestors fought for the right so that I could vote. So I'm not going to disrespect them. So Corey, that's some ignorant shit he said. That's some ignorant ass shit. So Anton got him on that one.
Not only is it ignorant,
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic.
Exactly. How do you uproot them without voting? That's the point I was trying to make. You got it. That's exactly what I was saying.
you're not even
We
hearing
in the
what I'm
same
saying.
joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if
It
it's
matters.
local.
It
I don't
matters.
If you
It
vote,
absolutely matters.
that means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your
That's what it first-
ancestors,
that's-
your
100%.
ancestors
It's so funny to me.
didn't do it like this.
No,
because people
I
went
agree
to
with Anton
war
on that.
when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's a
It's
war.
all sucker shit
It's
going
a
on.
war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
We
here.
need physical wars.
It's not.
Until
It's our
motherfuckers ready to
ignorance.
jump it off,
It's not.
we gonna always be
not.
talking.
It's
But
not.
see, real gladiators don't talk. Real
No, it's
gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control.
I don't know what the fuck Corey Holcomb talking about. I really don't. And I'm trying, listen, on everything I love, trying to understand what the fuck he talking about. But I just don't get where he going with this shit. I don't understand what the fuck he talking about.
Right now, we haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who
But
are you under control by?
It ain't you under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that
I want to
woman?
know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
But see, I'm on
You
the
missing
streets.
it.
I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the
I'm in
ICE
Detroit.
agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth: we know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
My God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said
this
when
is
the
so
cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because You like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I
don't think you
white
got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal
I hear
white
you
women
talking about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
Now, I could agree with Anton on this. I'm calling it fair. I'm not going to get Corey Holcomb. I'm not going to give him no bonus points because he's from the crib. But Anton do talk about white guys. And I got some shit to prove that he do. All right? So he do talk about white guys. I don't think Corey Holcomb really did a deep dive analysis on Anton. I think he knows who he was. I think he watches his content sparingly, but I don't think he watches it often.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking.
Listen, I done seen Anton drag some white men through the mud. I got some shit. I'm gonna pull it up too.
About your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that.
All right. So that was the insult. That was the first insult.
In front of me because I'm not an ass kisser.
Now, Corey said, don't do that shit in front of me. He tried to little boy it.
Around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of no.
And when you say don't do that in front of me, he trying to little boy him like, man, don't do that in front of me or it's going to be some consequences.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit.
Now, it's just like I told somebody earlier this week. When you throw a shot, you can't control how somebody else respond. Now, Anton been telling motherfuckers, when he go to the whole suck a dick thing, he know Anton from Detroit. He from Detroit. That's worse than calling a motherfucker a bitch. And from where I'm from Chicago, Corey Holcomb from Chicago, Anton from Detroit. Calling a motherfucker a bitch is off-site. So telling a motherfucker you a dick sucker, that's off-site. So Anton knew. Anton, when he called him an ass kisser, Anton could have went 100 different ways to hit that same level of an ass kisser. By going all the way down to a dick sucker, he knew where he was going with that. All right?
What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see, ain't nobody
let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
ain't
suck
nobody gonna tell you.
Yeah,
I don't suck dick. Yeah, you do.
So
yeah,
you doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch.
So he called him a dick sucker 4 times. 4 times. 4 times he called him a dick sucker. That's worse than calling him a bitch 4 times. So
I'm with it, homie. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well,
that
I
shit
tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
give a
but
fuck about what you talking
that
about,
gay
nigga?
shit, oh, you
I
go.
don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
shit to me.
Don't put no
I'm from
dick sucking
Detroit,
shit
nigga.
on me.
Neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. Neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. I'm gonna call it the right way. All these other niggas that's been on the internet picking sides, neither one of them niggas want no smoke. That nigga called him a dick sucker 4 times. As soon as he called him the first dick sucker, he should have been in his mouth. Period. When he got up to go over that, he should have just been cleaning his mouth. Wop. That's it. He called him 4 times. That's it. As soon as Corey Holcomb stood over Anton should never let him get that close to him. Nigga, you already insulted him. You knew when you called him a dick sucker, it was possibility he could be up. Why would you let him get that close to you? As soon as he walked over, you should have stuck him. Bop. So Anton from Detroit, Anton know what's up. Corey Holcomb from the crib, Corey Holcomb, a disciple. He know what's up. Neither one of them niggas wanted to do nothing. Then neither one of them niggas want to fight. It was just a lot of woofing. Both of them was selling wolf tickets that whole time.
Nigga,
I'm from Detroit
say
right
I
now.
suck a dick.
He's saying all that I'm from Detroit shit. It should have never even got to that point. All this is wolf tickets. This all wolf tickets. All this is wolf tickets.
Again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance
because it's your
around
platform.
it. Dance.
He said, all right, that's what I'm saying. Old time when Corey Holcomb called me another dick sucker. Low-key, Corey Holcomb hoping the nigga don't call him another dick sucker. And Anton sure in hell didn't call him another dick sucker. Then neither one of them niggas want to fight. Could be for various reasons. One, YouTube would have shut the shit down. YouTube don't like fights. You got a lot of studio equipment in that. Corey Holcomb already done been sued. He could think Anton might sue him. Corey Holcomb damn near 60. It could be a bunch of reasons other than the fact that he was scared. I'm not saying that he was scared. He could have been scared. What I'm saying is Corey Holcomb didn't want to fight. Anton didn't want to fight. Anton didn't want to fight either. Anton knew. Corey Holcomb know from being from the crib, you a disciple. You know from being from the crib and you affiliated, the moment that motherfucker called you a dick sucker, it shouldn't have been no second chance. He called it to you 4 times. And Anton knew it was up when he called it. It was a possibility it could be up. Anton know not to let no nigga stand over him. And neither one of them niggas want to fight. I ain't heard no motherfucker on the internet that did a reaction call it this way. But this the clear, it's clear as day. None of these niggas want to fight.
Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm a respect.
Ain't no respect your platform. You said the nigga was a dick sucker. You already disrespected his platform. You disrespected him, so you disrespected his platform. You can't call him a dick sucker on his show and say you gonna respect his platform. It's what it is.
Because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Nigga,
dick
we can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go out back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my
I
mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
Would
would
it call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No,
this
because I
my
take
show.
That's
This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
See all that shit right there? You ain't gonna do shit. Man, bro, this shit was a play. Anton, this shit was a play by Anton the whole time. Now, once Anton realized this motherfucker done switched seats and did a lot of woofing, Anton already knew at that point, man, buddy ass ain't on shit. So now he could just add fuel to the fire. Man, step outside. Bring your ass outside. Nigga, you ain't finna do shit. He knew it. You call a motherfucker a bitch. He from Detroit. Corey Holcomb from the crib. Anton done did a lot of research on Corey. It's obvious. Corey ain't did enough research on Anton. Anton ain't the streetest street nigga from Detroit, but he's still from inner city Detroit. Anton knew that once he called him a dick sucker, if the nigga ain't fired on him at this point, then he wasn't gonna file him. So now you gotta remember, Anton make a lot of money off the internet. So now Anton in his head, like shit, nigga, I gotta run with this. I gotta take this interaction and this shit I gotta work this shit for the rest of the week. I gotta make sure we gonna get clips from this. This shit need to go viral. So now Anton thinking viral. Corey ain't gonna never be Anton when it come to content. Corey gonna be Anton on that stage doing that stand-up. Anton can't get him there. Corey can't beat Anton on the internet. He can't. And that's what Corey lost at. They both took an L. They both took an L because I think there's some sucker shit. It was too much disrespect on both sides for neither one of them to foul the other one, right? But as far as this content, the internet shit, Corey gonna take the L on the internet shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
Man, all that this the second round of him threatening him to tell him to say he sucked dick again. Now he done set the mic down, bro. It's a wrap. It's too late. You supposed to been fired on him.
Sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again.
All right, so basically what Corey doing is a typical Chicago move. It's niggas from the crib that can do all that woofing, and it's niggas that ain't street, that'll be enough for them. It's niggas that can do that shit. They'll use their size. They'll use the fact that they might have a deep, raspy voice. They'll use the fact that they affiliated and shit like that. And they'll try to put fear in a motherfucker, and that'll be enough to scare a motherfucker without having to go upside their head. And that's basically what Corey Holcomb is doing. He already tested Anton the first time. Now he just trying to intimidate him because he really don't want to fight. He trying to intimidate him and win the battle with all that, nigga, say I'm a dick sucker again and all that shit. That's some old Chicago shit, but that shit don't work with everybody. And clearly Anton, it ain't working with him.
Again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. What up?
And once he invited him to go outside, Corey Holcomb got to go at that point. Listen, it's already beyond professional. This some dumb nigga shit at this point. So nigga, you got to go all the way with it now. Because we already knew. I already knew at this point what Anton was going to do. I knew the Room 9 show was going on live. So I knew if he walked off, he was finna go straight over there and run content. I knew the next morning on his morning show, he gonna run content. For the rest of the week, he gonna run content. And it became a stimulus package for all the other content creators. All week, people been running. He been doing shows and interviews with everybody else. It's on X, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, it's everywhere. So you gotta go outside at this point. It's beyond professional at this point. It's beyond cooler heads prevailing. You got to go all the way. This shit is already embarrassing. Now you got to go all the way.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me.
Why Corey Holcomb got all these goddamn keys like he a janitor?
Darlene, get out the way.
Why the fuck he got all these keys?
Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit.
Nah, bro. We ain't honoring that, bro. The crib ain't honoring that, boy. Nah. We ain't honoring it, bro. We ain't honoring that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't
listening to
no
none of
dick
that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to
It's too much explaining on Corey Holcomb. Nigga, you already done explained it 10 times that it ain't no, we know. We already know. Damn, bro, I hate the fact that, damn, bro, I hate that. I hate that, man. This shit ain't a good look, bro. This shit ain't a good look, bro. And I really feel bad for Corey outside the fact that Anton made him look bad as it pertained to this situation, but more so from the fact he didn't see the play at the very beginning. This was all a play. Anton is a content creator. A good one at that. You got to give it to him. He make a lot of money off content. If he coming on your show for free, he got to figure out ways to get paid. He been making a lot of money off this interaction on his channel. Corey, all he got is this. Corey ain't said shit. I'm pretty sure he's going to talk about it next Tuesday. But Anton is a content creator. This was a play. And I'm more upset that Corey didn't see the play more so than I am that Anton made him look foolish right here.
get back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not,
Because that ain't
you
nothing-
not that tough.
Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure. I got a question for bro, though.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Just,
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
yes, sir. So question, given that black people are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people? How did
In
we
what,
become
today's
Christians?
time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person. And
She said Anton had security. Going outside didn't make sense. Anton was bluffing. It did make sense at that point. Anton had security, but Corey Holcomb had people there too. At that point, listen, Corey Holcomb should have fired on Anton the moment he got out that chair. It should have never got to the point of going outside. Unfortunately, it had gotten beyond professionalism. It's nigga shit now. You got to go all the way with it. You got to go all the way with it. Calling him a dick sucker is worse than calling him a bitch. coming from where we come from. Anton from Detroit, Corey Holcomb from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I understand the culture. Call a motherfucker a bitch, you don't get a second chance to call a motherfucker a bitch. As soon as you call a motherfucker a bitch the first time, motherfucker going upside your head. A dick sucker is worse. Once he allowed it to go that far, he ain't got no choice but to go all the way with it now. He had to go outside.
That's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
that's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white men.
of Jesus,
and I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Okay,
okay,
right,
so
correct.
look, check this out. This is what I listen.
Let's keep everything respectful.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically, but I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your switch.
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother.
We good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like,
nah, nigga, that's worse than pissing on your shoes. Don't clean that shit up. Why are you trying to clean this shit up, bro? Nigga, that's worse than pissing on your shoes.
I could get back straight. We just, when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is, and then we shake hands and we keep it moving. Once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do, absolutely.
Can you give me an example?
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last
part. Go ahead,
part.
land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I
think the jabs they knew they was disrespectful and it was an insult. Those shit wasn't light jabs, so he knew it.
I told you before the show. I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying like,
He said, you agree. You agree. We agree, but you don't know who's in the room and what they capable of. Man, it's his show. It's his show. You gonna let it don't matter who in the room. That's like somebody coming into your crib, hoeing you in your crib. It done got to that point. You got to go all the way. So you gonna let somebody come in your crib and overpower you in your crib and hold you in your crib? Nah. You got to crash out at that point. You got to go all the way. I disagree with you, SD. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. It's just like if you go to a nightclub, they pat you down. They ain't letting you in the nightclub with no guns and no knives. It's his place. If he felt threatened, if he came with people, even if he came with security, you got security, your security can't bring no guns in here. I heard when you go to No Jumper, you can't bring guns in No Jumper. It's a lot of artists that get upset with Adam because they won't let, Adam and them won't let their security or their homies bring their guns in. So I disagree. I disagree. Corey got home field advantage. So that makes it even worse, to be honest with you. Now, mind you, he the hometown guy. So I'm calling this shit fair. Corey the hometown guy. So I'm calling it fair. You can't let nobody come in your crib and hold you in your crib. You gonna let somebody come in your house and hold you in your house? What you mean? What you mean you don't know who was there? It don't matter. It's your house. What you mean? So what? Somebody could just come hold you in your crib? Come on, man. Make it make sense, bro.
I'm still standing on this.
I don't care who you bring.
I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
I feel you.
There's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is,
I don't know what's said. I don't know what. Like, I don't know, bro. You tell motherfucker that shit, that people that I know, motherfucker going upside your head, bro. It ain't gonna be no getting quiet. Whoever you told that shit to, before you could get a dick out your mouth, they done went upside your head. So, I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as that.
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
And you can see Corey really pleading. He giving him eye contact. Anton ain't even looking at that nigga, man. He ain't even giving him no eye contact, man. Corey giving the man eye contact. Anton just dapped that nigga, looked away, man. He wasn't even paying that nigga no mind.
This too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking.
I agree. But the thing is, both of y'all crossed them boundaries. He should have never called him an ass kisser, and he should definitely never called him a dick sucker. They both crossed the line. So Corey Holcomb being a hypocrite right now because he started the shit. He did, so.
And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary.
I'm not.
When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I don't want to miss it.
They do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something. Go ahead.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else, I'm right up. Right? Anybody, listen.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so
because
you pick and shoot.
By you saying that, it sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
I pick on people
carefully,
and I said, "Give me an example."
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give.
Is Anton antagonizing him? He's still poking at him. He's still poking at him, and that's why the shit flared up for a second time. This is what I'm saying. Anton had an agenda going into this shit from the start.
An example?
Because
that's the third time.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You say I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about him. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, that don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what? I can live with that. I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying, I think that was kind of. You found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
No. You asked me.
See, he antagonizing him. He antagonizing him.
For the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond
because
to that?
Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see, I don't
Now he asking him, can he say something? Boy, it's your show. What could you asking him for permission for your show? This man done came and now he controlling the show. The host is asking him, can he respond?
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them. Okay. You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I
see,
know what
I can't. I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
I'm listening.
Maybe
I'll say
maybe
I'm
the
wrong if I'm
reason
wrong.
you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
speaking
talking
on,
about
you
you.
speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on it.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay,
You
I'm
don't-
observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you
Because I know at a certain point with
like, if a man got a woman with him and he say,
argument.
Hold on. This
So
is the
that's
part
what
where
I
he was
stand
throwing
on.
low jabs.
and I'm saying like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I
Speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on.
But
that's why I say break it down to me like a C student, so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
right. So
That's
look,
what the
what you
OGs
said.
do. They
Get it or
teach,
not.
right?
Right.
You said
whether
you
get it or
go,
not.
but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me,
Why
you
is
said it.
Phil laughing?
Phil's silly.
I'll
He's
fill
silly.
out. Look,
Philly
you know
tried
what?
to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't
late for
what
that, bro.
everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I
too
ain't
late.
with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You
would.
funny, man. You
not gonna have
funny.
me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show,
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. The second time is because of Corey. Anton was going to get that flare up one way or another, and he going for it.
I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
You know what I'm
man,
doing
this
right
man
now,
don't know that
Phil?
he
I'm putting
did that.
pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
By,
like
by
that.
saying that he not going, because
It ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying,
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What? I think it's
wait, what Corey don't
listen.
like? Why you talking to that man over there? I'm sitting right here.
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
So now what he doing for all the middle Americans, he playing in his face. Disrespecting them. You're going to talk to a man through a man. You're going to talk to the man through another man and say it. You playing in his face.
Them the
You doing everything to piss the man off.
games when niggas get into fights. I'm telling you,
Here's the
this
thing.
is how it jump off.
And Corey know it. But it's Corey's fault. It's Corey's fault.
Go ahead.
Corey not going to have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now. This is going to be one of Corey's best shows, but he's
See, Anton already know it because Anton all about the content. And he right. It is one of Corey's best shows. Even though it was some nigga shit, it's doing numbers because of the drama.
not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy.
He called him a feeler. So basically he's saying he emotional. He called him a feeler. He's saying he's emotional. He's saying he's soft.
Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
There you go.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you doing a lot.
He playing in his face. That's what he doing to you, Corey. He playing in your face, and you let him. You let him play in your face the whole show. And I've been waiting to see a reaction for somebody to just break the real shit down. This the real shit. The man sat and played in your face. When the man called you a dick sucker, there was no other, like, when you got up out that chair, the only thing you could do at that point was go upside his head. And once you didn't, he knew he had you. That's it. Then called you a dick sucker. It's worse than calling you a bitch. And you from the crib. You from the crib.
The Chicago nigga.
So he had called the Chicago nigga a dick sucker. And the motherfucker didn't go upside his head. He knew he could have his way with you the rest of the show.
Telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, if,
When
I'm gonna try to
did
explain.
the conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it. I can explain
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Nigga, cause you
Yeah, but you're not
falling
getting
for
it.
it, boy. You falling for it. You falling for it. He doing all this shit to get this reaction out of you. Damn, Corey, bro, just watching this shit pissing me off because Corey from the crib, he's supposed to know all this shit. Corey done got old, bro. See, this shit exposed Corey, bro. I hate to say it. Corey done got old and he done moved away from the crib. He done moved out to LA. And when he be on his show, he do all that rah, rah, rah Chicago shit. But he done lost that shit. He been gone too long. You know how like the Africans say about us? Man, them my brothers over there in America, but they ain't us no more because they've been gone too long. That's what the Africans say about us, Black Americans. They say we've been gone too long, so we lost our way. That's how I feel about Corey just watching this. He put on the Chicago act. He put on the aggressive Chicago act on his show. And he allowed Anton to expose that shit ain't in him no more. He been in LA too long. He lost it. He ain't got it no more. He ain't got it no more. So he can't pull the Chicago rah-rah no more. He can't do it no more. He can't use that card no more. It's a wrap.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you.
You the one that's talking in riddles. I'm
you
talking
ain't never been to
straight
jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I
Why
could
would have been to
tell.
jail?
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope. Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be
I didn't get that either. Like, what the fuck that got to do with the conversation?
the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't
who
think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well,
talking
you can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
But, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that.
Nigga,
I believe that you are the way you
Corey,
are.
hey,
I am the way I am.
Nigga
and
purposely tried to disrespect you. Fuck is you? And Corey tweaking, bro. I don't know what's up
You
with Corey.
tweaking.
The man purposely tried to disrespect you. He called you a dick sucker 4 times. The man is antagonizing you now. The man is having a conversation with you through somebody else. I don't know why this man keep giving him mercy and grace. I like both of them. I like Anton and I like Corey. I'm calling this shit down the middle. I think both of them took an L. I think it was some sucker shit on both sides. Neither one of them niggas wanted to do shit. Neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. But from the content angle, Anton kicking his ass on the content side. He fucking him up.
And it can clash if people are not educated on how.
That nigga done lost all his street senses and his street senses to read the room. He done lost all that shit. That nigga been in LA too long, bro. He done lost that shit, bro. It's clear he done lost it.
To be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstandings.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war.
He trying to explain to him, he trying to use an intellectual way to explain to Anton that you don't disrespect another man. And he's tried so many different angles. That's why he went with the jail thing. Oh, you ain't never been to jail before. Which really didn't apply because Corey Holcomb ain't never been to jail. So that didn't work. Now he trying to explain it this way. Bro, Anton is 43, 44 years old from Detroit. That nigga know what respect and disrespect is. He know what respecting a man and disrespecting a man is. Like at this point, this is what we call you copping pleas. Like, nigga, this shit been an hour and you still copping pleas, bro. And this man sitting up there playing in your face. He playing in your face, man.
That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
There it go. There you go. There you go.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it. And I triggered you. Who knows?
Maybe. But I tell you what.
If you watch Anton always say he triggers people when he play on the triggers. I haven't seen him say it recently. I haven't been watching a lot of his shit recently. But I used to watch the Millionaire Morning Show often, like in 2023, 2024. And he used to always talk about he play with triggers. And then once he trigger a person, he play on the trigger. And that's how I know that Corey Holcomb hasn't done much research on Anton. But Anton done did a whole lot of research on Corey to know where to go. Anton going to try to maximize as much as he can from content because he brag about how much money he make on content. And you know what? He's making more money off this shit than Corey is. And that's the crazy part.
That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was finna happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. but I don't think that you moved the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
We got one troll. I knew he was gonna get a troll. Mark is a tether for real. Mark was born at Rush Presbyterian Hospital on the west side of Chicago in 1980. Nigga, if anything, I'm a FBA. Fuck nigga. There's always one fuck nigga that come in here. Hold on, let me see what this fuck nigga is. Let's find out. Give me a second. Where are you from? I'm from Chicago. Lame. Give me a second. Let me see something. I want to see something about you, though. Give me a second. We ain't gonna block you. No, we ain't gonna block him. We don't block people over here. What we gonna do is we gonna drop the link and let him bring his punk ass up here.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself
No.
and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Ain't shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Be careful.
I'm telling you.
You
that,
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't
shit.
got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that
I'm
you're
not
even
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all
You said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you
still talking about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
Corey should have caught. That's what I'm saying. Neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. So now we done went from ass kisser to a dick sucker to a bitch. So Anton called Corey a dick sucker, and Corey called Anton a bitch. Both of them fighting words. In both Chicago and Detroit. Ain't no second chance. Ain't no second chance in Chicago. Ain't no second chance in Detroit. Facts. So neither one of them niggas want no smoke. Then neither one of them niggas want to fight.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
You hypocritical,
just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm about to jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and I-
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember
Corey should have flexed up like this at first. Corey should have flexed up like that at first. Don't flex up like that where you know he about to leave. He should have flexed up like that at first.
I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Now who the next motherfucker to come up here?
I don't know, man. Corey been away for too long. Corey been away too long. Both of them took an L. Both of them took an L, man.
What
So
up?
there's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait.
Both of them took an L on that one. Both of them took an L. But as far as the content, because it's content at the end of the day, and it's 3 days later, Anton running laps around him. Now, I don't agree with what Anton doing. I think Anton doing a lot of fake tough shit. But Corey Holcomb ain't said shit. So Anton running the narrative, he running the play. Now, this happened after the show. Anton had his panel show going on while that was going on. So as soon as he got off, he ran over to his panel show. And let's see what he had to say.
Man,
He thought he was too emotional, crying. His face was
he Asian, man. He can move the time.
And people were
No,
telling
no,
us to
you
comment.
ain't look.
Oh, they been
I saw the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't need no replay.
Focus, because I know at the end of the day, he want us to focus over here. Okay.
Hey, put it up. Nah, I'm
right.
telling you, man. All right, here we go.
Down.
I would suggest everybody wants.
He said he had an off day. I don't know, bro. I think, I'm just going to be honest, I think he just been away. I think he been away from the crib too long. I mean, I like Corey Holcomb. But I just think he gave him too many chances, bro. I think he gave him too many chances. I think he gave him too many chances, bro, to be an off game. I just think he been away too long. I think he just been away too long. And that's me saying the nice way. I just think he been away too long. I think he been in Hollywood too long. You know? On certain things, you just don't. It was too far beyond professional way early on, bro. It had already became unprofessional nigga shit. So you had to go all the way. And the man just kept fucking with him. The only other thing that I think Corey could have did was to ask Anton to excuse himself from the show. Once he saw him playing with him, he should have just asked him to leave, bro. He should have just asked him to leave. He should have asked him to leave, bro.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard.
He tried for over an hour to make amends, and the man just kept playing in his
You
face.
talk about white men.
Well, you
since
ain't
you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you already. I don't.
But you, nigga, don't switch seats and like it, cause.
Because
All right.
here's the thing.
You can say
Anton tried this same play 2-3 months ago with Kenya Martin. Just Kenya Martin didn't respond to him. When Kenya Martin said, man, who is that or whatever, the man came the next morning and did a whole show about Kenya Martin. Just Kenya Martin never responded. He tried to run that play with Kenya Martin. As soon as he left the show, he went to this hotel room and he jumped on his shit and he went.
okay,
he went to
so
do
the
it.
perception of it from a man point of view, this is two men having passionate conversations. This is one man thinking that he's harder than the other, and the other man proving that he's not. And then they
Let me
then
tell
right
you
here.
something. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That nigga was like this.
Yeah.
He was holding the microphone like this, nigga. That's
Okay.
That's the honest to God on everything. That nigga was shaking like a stripper, bro. That nigga was shaking like a stripper.
Just to be partial, that's usually how I act before I hit somebody.
Yeah, but
Listen,
I
bro,
see.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm not gonna I get real like fidgety, like what the fuck am I about to do?
Listen, bro. Listen. that tough shit, this is what I was taught as I was growing up. You never imply that that's what you're going to do and don't do it. You never imply that that's what you're going to do and you don't do it.
When I pull always, and this is why I'm saying right here, and this is why Corey should just went on ahead and fired on him. This shit right here.
Pop, that's why I'm living today.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah, no. That's 100.
You
But
don't ever try to insinuate that that's what you, nigga. Don't switch seats or like it, cause.
No,
go ahead.
No, you right, but bro, I'm telling you the perception of it.
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
It in that moment when I seen it, I say that's Corey trying to check Anton temperature. Because when you got up with him, hey, we can go outside. All right, let's keep the conversation. I ain't gonna win it this way. So let's take the violence off the table. You had to do that because a nigga like Corey from Chicago was gonna test you in that way because that's not how you present online as tough. So when he said, okay, he do got some man about himself, now let's continue the conversation. This is normal in the wild. Anton, you just left the wild. I'm a hood nigga. I know what it is.
No. That's a perception. Wasn't shit wild in there. If y'all want to know the truth, wasn't shit wild in there. Wasn't nothing popping off. That's why I told the crowd. I said, nigga, look, I got security. You got security. Ain't shit happening.
That's a fact.
Now if we, and that's why I was talking about online. Now I said, nigga, now if you want to shoot a fair one, we can shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
We can go and shoot. Bro, I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time, nigga. I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. Nigga, if we have a problem, we shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
That's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit. If you insinuate that that's what you gonna do, you gotta go. You gotta go all the way there. You cannot stop. You can't stop. But I seen the bitch in that nigga. I seen the bitch in that nigga, and that's why I'm like, oh, this nigga soft.
So he said he not tough. All this is tough talk. He said he's not a tough guy, but he doing a lot of tough talking. That's what I'm saying. The 5150 show was an L for both parties. But from the content perspective, Anton running content, he winning the content angle all day long. All day long.
Okay. All of that chair moving shit, that's performative. Because let me tell you what niggas do when they really doing some shit. They go. They don't say, hey, move out. That's like saying, hold me back. I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Niggas, man, I knew that nigga wasn't gonna do nothing. That nigga was shaking like a stripper. He telling Darlene, hey, move over there. Let me get next to this nigga. Nigga, that's for the internet. That's straight up for the internet. I never moved. I sat right there, right next to that nigga, and I continued to cook that nigga the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time from the start, from that point on, I cooked that nigga. I told that nigga, you a hypocrite. I don't believe you. You keep niggas around you that continue to try to boost you up. That nigga was frustrated. He the weakest comedian because a nigga couldn't even control his temperature in his own, and I was in his backyard. Nigga, I'm in LA right now in his spot with his people all around talking to that nigga.
My bad.
Talking to that nigga. Let me tell you, he never coming back from this. That's why I'm telling y'all, whenever his show ends, niggas need to download that shit and never let them forget it because I don't go based off. That's why I told Mika, right? Because I had Mika with me. And the reason why I brought Mika with me is because I wanted to promote her show and shit.
Oh, there you go.
Neither here nor there. I told Mika, I told my security, and I told somebody else. I said, I'm not doing nobody else's platform unless it's gonna be face to face. I told a Millionaire Morning Show that. Because everybody talk a good game until you right there in front of them. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. That's not even a tall nigga like that. He not even big like that. Nigga fat as fuck. Like he not fit.
Hold on.
Like I'm not the fittest nigga, but I'm a regular person, right? I'm not overweight, I'm not crazy and none of that shit like that. Like I'm a regular nigga. He not tall, he not fit. The nigga walked in wheezing. Man, bro, I was fully confident that nigga was going out. Fully confident. All of that tough shit, all of what having the camera pan up to you like this and shit to make you bigger than what you really are. I ain't impressed with that shit, bro. Let me tell you something. Every last one of these niggas, if they ever want to do something in person, I'm pulling up. I told that nigga on the phone before I even pulled up. I said, bro, I know you gonna come at me weird, but just know you gonna get the same energy. I told him straight up on the phone. So that's why I bullied that nigga on his own platform, a bitch ass comedian. I bullied that nigga. Let me tell you something, bro.
Okay.
He said, who I coward? I said, nigga, Dave Chappelle. You scared of Dave, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. He hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up. Too much shit going on over here. Let me pull it back up on the screen.
Fully confident. All of that tough shit, all of what having the camera pan up to you like this and shit to make you bigger than what you really are. I ain't impressed with that shit, bro. Let me tell you something. Every last one of these niggas, if they ever want to do something in person, I'm pulling up. I told that nigga on the phone before I even pulled up. I said, bro, I know you gonna come at me weird, but just know you gonna get the same energy. I told him straight up on the phone. So that's why I bullied that nigga on his own platform, a bitch ass comedian. I bullied that nigga. Let me tell you something, bro.
Okay.
He said, who I coward? I said, nigga, Dave Chappelle. You scared of Dave, nigga. I told that nigga straight up to his face on his own platform. I said, you scared, nigga. You tiptoed around that nigga when you reviewed his platform.
Hey, man, this shit funny, bro. I can't take this shit serious, bro. Because
so Anton, what was
like once he left that show, it just wouldn't have been no talking. That shit would have been over with. He wouldn't even went to his show to talk about that shit. It just would have been over with. But hold on, let me see what else. He came on his show. That was that same night, but he really got to talking tough. The next morning.
Why am I in your studio saying let's shoot a fair one? Listen, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to assume. We don't have to say what we are or we not. We could just do whatever it is that we gonna do. I'm in your city, your address, and I'm right there. So we could have did that on some intellectual shit, or we could have do it that other way. But if you not gonna do nothing, then stop wolfing. I don't threaten niggas in real life. I don't say what I'm going to do to you in real life in front of a nigga in his face. Nobody does that. You old enough. We not in high school. Nobody does that. Either they are or they not. Either it's up or it's not. I've never seen a nigga in the hood. I've never seen a nigga in court. I've never seen nobody explain what you have to do to continue to push them over the edge after you already said what you said. Nigga, it's either up or it's not. Or we might as well just go back to podcasting, because that's all we are. We just podcasting and we content creators at this point. Because don't nobody need nobody to put a battery in their back. I'm right here in front of your face. Let's shoot one. That's all for the internet, man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, nigga was shaking like a salt shaker. When he say study the video, go study the video. Nigga was shaking like a salt shaker. Nigga was nervous. What you looking for your microphone for? You put it down.
See, Doc, this is all for the content. And see, this is where Anton gonna get him at. This is why I'm saying both of them took an L on the show, on the 5150 show, but this nigga Anton fucking them up with the content.
Why you looking for your microphone? You put it down. See, these new, I don't know, maybe he adapted to the new generation of niggas. I'm saying it right there.
Whatever. I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Hey, yo,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way.
Why you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something though? Why are you telling her to get out the way like you gonna do something? Why you looking at her? He looking at her, I'm looking at him.
And the reason why I'm saying he fucking them up is because he making money. He made money that night off the room. Now he made money the next morning. He made money tonight. He made money last night. He just keep reacting to the same shit. And people just keep tuning in to hear what he gonna say.
He's looking at her.
And he pushing it. He pushing the shit.
This is the equivalent of, hey, get out the way. The girl is in the way. He wanted to swing so bad. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly. I would have beat the shit out of Corey.
Hey, man, I can't take this nigga serious, man.
These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up? Corey would have got the shit beat out of me. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm not, listen, I'm telling you, it is what it is.
Oh, man.
I would have beat the dog, I would have dog walked that nigga. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. His hands was shaking like a stripper. The nigga was scared. The nigga ain't want to do nothing. All of that woofing online. Nigga, I'm right here in your studio right in front of you. Nigga, if you feel so disrespected, then do something. The fuck is you talking about?
Now, remember, he said he wasn't a tough guy. It's all tough talk. That's what I'm saying. This shit for the internet, man. He gonna play the internet game and win. Corey ain't gonna never win the internet game with him. Shit, man. This shit crazy, bro.
Nigga, that's all we do in Detroit is fades. Nigga, that's why I keep telling you. Nigga, that's all we do in the city is fades. That's all we do. My brothers, my nephews, my uncles, my homies. That's all we do is fades. That's all we do. All of this is fade life. All this right here is fade life, nigga. I don't have to talk about it on the internet.
Oh, shit. This shit crazy.
I don't have to talk about it on the internet.
This shit crazy.
Now, I don't want to do that because that's the thing that we tried to get away from. That's the shit that we got away from in the hood. Give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga. I want to be on some intellectual shit. But see, these niggas be thinking that they can do that shit on the internet. They think that, oh man, you know, I could sell a wolf ticket. I could sell a wolf ticket. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into none of that at all. Zero, zilch, nada. I don't want to do none of that. Oh, Corey broke his wrist. The nigga sit the fuck down. Sit down in and stop acting tough. Stop. Just stop. Again, I'm in your city, in your studio. with your people, and I'm not interested in fighting. But if you put the microphone down, and I guess that's what we doing, huh?
Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back.
Sit down. Sit down. Let me tell you something, homie. Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear your fake intellectual preaching now.
And see, this is what I'm saying. This was the play the whole time. I mean, Anton admitted it at this point. It was a play for him to run content. Because now he can come on his channel, on one of his 3 channels, and control the narrative and just react all week. Just react all week and make money. Corey do a show once a week. I'd be surprised if Corey even mentioned this shit next week. And if he do, that's what Anton want him to do.
I'm not interested in none of that shit. I don't want to hear your messages of truth. I don't want it. No, not see. Now it's different. No, I'm in control. Now I'm in control. And from here on out, and no, he disrespected me first. I don't give a fuck about what the vlog say, nigga. Go and look at the video. He disrespected me first. I gave him back that same energy, and I'm still standing up, and you sat down, nigga. Now I'm in control. And if you look at the rest of the live stream, from here on out, I sunned that nigga. I told him to his face, nigga, you a hypocrite. I told him to his face, man, I ain't never stood down from nobody. I said, nigga, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. He admitted it. I said, you scared of Dave Chappelle. And he admitted it. Yeah, I stood down on that. Told that nigga, you don't have the capacity. What? I said, nigga, you ain't even gonna have me on the show again because you scared. I told that nigga the whole rest, whatever the 45 minutes that I was on the show, I sunned that nigga from the day in and day out. How you let an internet nigga son a legendary comedian? How you let an internet nigga, bro, I'm an internet nigga. I'm a software engineer. I worked in corporate America and now I'm on the internet. How you let a nigga with a button-up shirt on with his logo on it come in and son you on your own platform? This was supposed to be a wash in every way, shape, and form. He's supposed to destroy me in every way. This shouldn't even be questionable. We shouldn't even be questioning you. We shouldn't question your intellect. We shouldn't question your jokes. We shouldn't question your gangster. We shouldn't question that we in your city. If y'all niggas in Chicago still claim Corey, y'all niggas is corny.
And you know what? If you watch Anton, you know he got an issue with Chicago anyway. He always throwing Chicago under the bus. But that's just most Detroit motherfuckers. Detroit and Chicago always had a feud. But if you watch Anton, he just always throwing us under the bus. He looking, anytime we have mass shootings, he reporting on it. Anything with our mayor, he reporting on it. The smallest shit, he reporting on it. The biggest shit, he reporting on it. He just throws Chicago on the bus. I don't know, he just got an issue with Chicago. He just don't like us for some reason. But that's been a long-running Chicago, Detroit thing.
This is your hero. If this is the nigga that y'all stand with, how you let a corporate internet nigga come in your city?
You didn't come in our city. You went to
and
LA,
asked you to shoot a fair one, and you sat down.
See how he spinning the narrative? Came in y'all city. That shit happened in LA, nigga. That shit didn't happen in Chicago.
You said it looked bad all around. No, it don't.
It definitely looked bad.
No, it don't. It looked bad for niggas. It looked great for me. Nigga, listen. There is no way in every shape and form this could not have went better for me. This was my greatest victory to date. In every shape everything that you can think about. Visibility.
There you go, right there.
Pulling up to y'all city. Monetization. Getting more trending on Twitter.
There you go. That's all he give a fuck about.
And every single metric.
That's all he care about.
I won.
Told you.
I won.
See, he don't give a fuck about if you call him a nerd. He don't give a fuck if you call him a lame. He don't give a fuck if you say something positive about him. He don't care if you say something negative about him. He don't care as long as you talking about him. That's it right there. That's all he wanted. That's all he was looking for. He went in with the play. How can I go in on this show that I'm doing for free, have this conversation, but make it stretch so that I can get paid for days and days and days on my platform? That's why he went in with the play at the beginning. It was a play.
I win all across the board.
That's what I'm saying. On that show, it was an L, but as far as the content, he winning. It's fucked up, but that's what it is.
Across the board. And I know that make niggas upset because y'all be waiting on a nigga to say something to me. Oh man, he would never say that to somebody. I said it. And I stood 10 toes down on it. I said it to you, to the nigga that talked the most shit, that had the most to say. See, he'd do that shit to a woman, but see, when a nigga say it to his face, he'd do that shit to a woman, but when a nigga say it to his face, I flew to your city. No, you offered to do an internet live. I said, no, let's do it in person. You let me show out in your city. I won. I'm safe. I'm comfortable. I'm looking at Crypto Arena literally right across the street. I'm rich. And then let me tell you this is the cherry on top. This is the cherry on top. Let me show you something. I tried the debate. They didn't want to do that. Hold on, let me go to it. I'm going to address, he said that I bring my girlfriend with me. We'll talk about it. I'm going to show it to you. He tried to have a regular show. They didn't want to talk about that regular shit no more, bro. Let me tell you how much of a bitch this nigga is. I'm going to show you.
Certain words
That's
you just
a
don't
hate.
use.
In here with this
Conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? Now I don't believe you. But let's get to the whole what really make this nigga a bitch. All of that other stuff, let's brush it under the rug. Let's get to it. I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Anytime I go out of town, I'm always gonna be securityed up. Anytime I go out of town, I'm always gonna be securityed up. Always. But I tell the security, hey, stand down. We gotta shoot a fair one. He ain't tripping off that shit. He ain't tripping off of it at all. Stop talking tough. Stop talking
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that
I'm
you're
not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
I can't take this shit serious, bro. If you take this shit serious, you just as foolish as everybody else.
Why are you so
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. I don't think
Hold on, let me
rewind
it. And Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm maybe. See, everything that I'm talking about right now, I actually did way more in person. Everything that I'm talking about right now, I did way more in person. I told the nigga to his face, you walked into some shit that you wasn't ready for. I told the nigga to his face, you a hypocrite, you fake. I told the nigga to his face, oh, you scared of real niggas, and I gave him real examples when he asked me to. I'm not saying nothing that's out of pocket now. I said this shit to his face. Maybe you did. Maybe you made the wrong move. I'm a chess player. Maybe you played right into the plan, nigga. I'm here, and it didn't go the way that you thought it was gonna go. I'm telling you to your face.
I don't go with. I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was going. Why you stuttering, nigga? Don't do before you did it.
Maybe. Maybe. But I tell you what. That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people.
I don't want to hear none of that threat shit.
In the cemetery that didn't know it was finna happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And no, you don't walk by the code. No, you don't. That's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face. I told you to your face you a hypocrite. I told you to your face multiple times throughout the show, no, you don't walk by a code. And yes, you are a hypocrite. Yes, you are. You are. You are a hypocrite. I'm telling you again to your face. No, you don't walk by a code. No, I'm not going to just be kumbaya with you. Nope, I do not agree with you. And I told you to your face, you was a hypocrite.
World a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it.
Don Solo, I agree. They both were scared. They both had reasons to foul each other. Neither one of them did. So
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here.
Nah, don't talk to the audience. I'm talking to you. When I talk to him.
Here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it. Or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do. Don't look at the camera, nigga. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you.
See, Anton just trolled him. And see, that's all he going to continue to do. He just going to continue to troll him and make money while he trolling him.
Miss me with the tough talk, dog. I'm talking directly to your soul, bro. Miss me with the tough talk. I'm not saying nothing online that I did not say to a nigga in their face, in person. I'm not sitting here talking to niggas and I said it directly to your face. Directly to your face. Nigga, no, I'm not shitting on nobody. I shitted on you in person, in your studio, in real life, in front of your girl, nigga.
Nah, nigga. Both of y'all took L's. You only winning on the content angle. You let that nigga get in your face, and you from Detroit. If he was a middle American, if that nigga was like from Buffalo, New York, or some shit like that, then we would have gave him a pass. But nigga, you from Detroit. You don't let no nigga get all up in your face. That nigga was too close. You should have been fired on his ass. Just like he should have fired on you when you called him a dick sucker. So nah, nigga, you don't get no respect for that.
In front of your girl. To you, in front of your chick.
He tried to hit him in the heart now. He tried to hit him where it hurt. This nigga troll. Oh, shit. You said, hey, yo, Mark, why you got this bravado attitude like you 50 and 0? Nigga, I ain't had a fight
in front of your girl,
in
front of your friends.
Nigga, I ain't had a fight in 20-something years. I ain't had a fight in 20-something years, big dog. Well, this ain't got shit to do with me, though. Second, shit, ain't nobody fight no more anyway. You fuck around and you fight now, and you throwing hands with a motherfucker, they homie be done came up and shot you. You can't fight a motherfucker no more. Even if you want to fight a motherfucker, you can't fight him. Don't bring me into this shit, dog. I'm just reacting. I'm not on podcast disrespecting people, calling people a dick sucker. I'm too old to be squabbling in the streets. I don't disrespect people. And if I sat on a podcast, I wouldn't disrespect a man so I can run content. All right? Don't bring me into this shit.
In front of the people that was doing the live stream, the workers, in front of
But I tell you one thing, though. Mr. Whoever. You wouldn't get a second chance to call me, though, what he called him. I promise you that.
homeboys, in front of everybody, in front of you.
And you know what? I just thought I choked a nigga up in 2021 at Hubbard Inn. Yeah, I forgot about that. 2021 at Hubbard Inn. I grabbed a nigga by his throat because he was talking crazy. Swear to God.
And yes, I did have Mika with me, and she was looking gorgeous, nigga. And she was looking gorgeous. But let's get to that part.
That shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security, you got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't
shit.
got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody to
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop. Don't talk tough to me, nigga. Stop talking tough. Stop. We already know that you wouldn't bust a grape, nigga. We already know that you wouldn't bust a grape. Let's stop the tough talk. If we gonna have a conversation, then let's have a conversation.
Homie, you
just said that
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Now, let me show you where the cherry on top is.
No, she surrendered. You took that all wrong. You took that wrong. It's not what I said. You trying to put two and two together and you putting two and two together wrong. I said people don't fight. And that's all I said. Now it's up to you to use your imagination. But you're a woman. So I understand why you mistook that. If you've been watching the stream, you heard me say, even though Corey is the hometown guy, I'm still gonna call it fair. So that automatically, you should automatically know I'm from Chicago. Now I know you probably not from Chicago because you wouldn't have said what you just said. But I'm pretty sure you've seen some national news. So put two and two together. Put two and two together. People don't fight here. People don't fight. Put two and two together. And who said Anton had paid killers on his team? He said he had security. That don't mean they armed security.
Now, so you proved the point.
Could have had a homeboy. Even though we know it wasn't a homeboy, we know he got professional security, but still.
Hypocritical. Homie, just gone, man.
You
Just gone, man.
You
gone.
hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical.
bitch ass the
And I.
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show?
Now, if I'm hiding a chick, let's put it in perspective. If I'm hiding a chick because I told him before the show, I brought her there with me. I do business with Mika. She's literally signed to me. I told you before the show, he like, I don't know, bro. We'll see how it go. All of that shit, right? I don't know, bro. We'll see.
You missing the point, Miss Ma'am. You missing the point. You said you just spoke in circles. You questioned why Corey didn't fight when Anton has paid killers protecting him. Then you said you wouldn't fight because you might get shot. No. All right, so I guess I got to incriminate myself. When I said because where I'm from, we don't fight. Nobody fights in Chicago. Why you think you going into a fist fight, that motherfucker gonna pull out a gun. So automatically, you might as well pull your shit out and get to shooting. That's what I'm saying. Nobody fights here. Everybody that think they going into a fight, they end up getting shot. The next motherfucker ain't finna fight you. These shorties out here, they ain't fighting nobody no more. These niggas don't know how to fight. Fighting is, niggas ain't fought in 20 years, 15, 20 years. You can't go into a fist fight thinking you gonna fist fight and somebody gonna walk away a winner. Even if you fist fighting the motherfucker, one of his homies finna come out and shoot you. Same shit happened with King Von. That was a fist fight. And Buddy came up and shot him. He didn't even see it coming. Ain't nobody fighting. I haven't seen a head-up fight. And you can't trust a head-up fight nowadays. That shit went over your head. I tried to explain it without going into full detail, but clearly that shit went all the way over your head.
How I go. I said, okay, cool.
I'm not going to worry about getting shot because I'm not going to put myself in the situation because I know better. I know niggas ain't playing fair out here in these streets. So I'm not going to never put my guard down thinking I'm finna go into a fist fight and thinking this shit was just finna be fair.
I respect your platform. I respect what you got going on. I didn't fly all the way out here for nothing. We'll figure it out later.
Especially here.
Why would I hide a chick that I'm trying to bring on the show? But let me tell you what happens. And this is why you got to be careful of the type of niggas that you're around. He tried to paint the picture like, fuck all that. Let's just get straight to it. Even if I was, let's play it by ear. Let's assume for the sake of conversation, because y'all see Mika on the streams all the time. Let's say for the sake of conversation.
Why don't you just call in, man, so we could just have a conversation? You could call in. I feel like you want like clear understanding. So why don't you just call in? So what's the difference? Corey's from where you're from, and I'm sure he saw the security. Call in, and then I can go into full details of the art of war, I guess from a street level, that I think Corey, just call in. If you want to have a conversation, I can explain it to you. I can explain it to you. The difference between a normal situation on the street, ma'am, and the situation that they was in is that's a controlled environment. You a woman, and no disrespect, But that's a controlled environment. Anton had people with him. Corey had people with him. Corey is a professional, well-known comedian. Anton has paid security. My guess is it wouldn't have gotten that far. If they would have went out back, it would have probably, for the most part, 9.5 times out of 10 would have just been squabbled, right? These are two well-accomplished men, both over their 40s, both past their 40s, mid-40s for Anton. Corey is damn near 60. So the mentality of young niggas is squabbling in the street, them niggas is past that. And then there's people there around them that's not gonna let it get that far. So they would have squabbled in a controlled environment. It would have never got to the street shit. The street shit is the wild. It's not a controlled environment. Anything can happen. You could go into a fist fight and the motherfuckers just pull out a gun and shoot you because you're getting the best of them. You could go into a fist fight and one of his homies could pull out a gun and shoot you because you're getting the best of them. This is more of a controlled environment. These guys are they're middle-aged men. It's people around them that wouldn't have let it got that far. It's a difference.
That I had a side chick with me. Let's assume
that's what I'm saying. Like, I got to explain it, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she a woman, man. She don't know no better, bro. And I don't know where she from, man. So she could be from, I put the number, she could be from, you know, I don't want to just name some shit because I don't want nobody to think I'm disrespecting where they from, but she a woman, so she don't know. Hopefully she get it now, man. Right, I shouldn't have had to explain it, but you know, fuck it.
This nigga broke man code, bro. This nigga broke man code. And let me be very clear. Nobody tells me how to deal with my chick.
Hello.
Hey, baby girl, what's up?
Not much. What's going on?
You chilling?
I am up. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Rita. How do you feel about Mika?
About Mika?
Yeah.
I love Mika.
What?
Yeah. That's my boo. Our birthdays is very close to each other too.
You love Mika?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Okay. I was just wondering.
Why? What's the problem?
You know it ain't no problem.
You said my line rings is busy. No, it don't. It's open. You probably didn't call. You didn't call. Line is open. Line is open.
Oh. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Let's say for the sake of conversation. That I did have a chick that's with me, right? That I didn't want the world to know was with me. Who do that shit?
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
Who does that?
He gonna say that shit ain't P. I knew he was finna go there with it. I ain't seen this shit.
Who does that? Who says that shit and try to say the wildest shit and try to get you on some other shit. Nigga.
I knew he was going to go there with it.
And that's why you got a girl with you. That's not your chick. That's not your wife. Who does that, bro? Who?
That was a great point that you got, Revolutionary, and I was going to mention that too. That guy, if that guy was paid to protect Anton couldn't tell that nigga to stand down. I was going to mention that. That's a good point. He paid him to protect him.
What man, bro, that's man law code broken in every single way that you can ever think about it, bro. Who does that shit, man? I said, oh, this nigga's a cornball for real, for real. This nigga is so weak. This nigga's a corny. I would never do that. I would never, ever in my life on everything.
But you know
I
what?
would never, ever try to do no shit
though,
like that to a nigga. I would never try to fuck a nigga family up. I would never, ever, under any circumstances. Now, he don't know that.
But you know what, though, Revolutionary? And that proves that neither one of them wanted nothing. Neither one of them wanted to hurt anybody. Because even with that situation, right, from what Anton said, now we couldn't see it. We can only go with what he said. He was outnumbered, even with his security, with the people that Corey had with him. So even if Corey still wanted to get on that, they still was outnumbered. Neither one of them wanted to do anything. She said controlled environment versus the wild is not a solid argument. The controlled environment is where Corey would definitely get shot or jumped. Wrong, ma'am. Just speaking on what I'm saying right now, Anton said it himself, they were outnumbered. It's a current situation that's going on right now in urban culture with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane. Similar situation, but here's a great example. And it hasn't come out all the way yet, but it's starting to bubble in the street. Gucci Mane supposedly just got robbed. Pooh Shiesty showed up with his father, Big 30, and some other guys. Gucci had some people with him. They were outnumbered. Pooh Shiesty left. They supposedly took the wedding ring and forced Gucci Mane to sign Pooh Shiesty out of the contract. Controlled environment that Corey Holcomb, as far as people, had the advantage. Now, we speculating. That's why I don't understand why you want to keep diving deep into this. But if Anton came with one security, okay, let's say one, maybe two guns. If Corey Holcomb said, yo, them my people, that's his set that he renting from what Anton said. He don't own it, he rent it, whatever. It's his set, it's his people. Ain't no telling what they got in there. We know he outnumbered. We don't know how many guns in there. Just because he got a security guard don't mean they can't get their ass tore up. It's plenty of case studies of people that got security guards that's outnumbered. They get fucked up out here. That shit means nothing. So I have to disagree with you again. I have to disagree with you again, man. I could tell, man, you ain't been in no, you ain't really been out here in the streets. Where are you from? Where are you from, man? I'm curious to know where you from. Because everything you saying, I just disagree with. Just because he had a security guard, that means he got the advantage? It don't mean shit. I'm 45. You know how many security bouncers at nightclubs I know that done got killed in all my clubbing years when I was clubbing? Bouncers treating people crazy at the door, and motherfuckers go to their car and get their guns and walk right up to the door and shoot them. You know how many niggas came through Detroit, rappers and shit, with their security guards, and Trick was tearing their ass up? You know how many niggas came through Chicago and JoJo and them was tearing them niggas' asses up? They had security guards too. What does a security guard mean? Especially when you in a person's home turf in they setting. That don't mean shit. It means absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. So I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You missing the point. You missing the point. You said Corey would have got shot or jump. If I was a betting man, and I'm looking at the situation, Anton, Mika, and one security guard, Corey Holcomb, and from what they said, we couldn't see him, but from what Anton said, it was a bunch of people there on Corey's side. So one, we know he was outnumbered, and it's a high possibility outgunned. So I got to go with the home team in that aspect. No, you missing the point. But you're not gonna call in, so I'm just gonna let you argue in the chat because you're not getting it.
Nigga, I'm a chess player. I would never bring something with me that I couldn't have a conversation about in real life. I would never, ever in life try to fuck a man's family up. Never. Would never try to fuck up the money in the family, bro. Never. That is the corniest, weakest shit. If that's not man law number one, man code, man law, you never try to do no shit like that, bro. Now, that's what homosexuals do. Do you know? Listen. Corey is gay. I'm going to tell you right now to your face. That is what gay men do.
Wow.
When you go on these live.
That's a blow, bro. Man, he really, Anton really, he really hitting below the belt. That's a low blow right there, man. You know that man ain't gay. What Anton is trying to do right now that he's out of his presence, he's trying to antagonize Corey Holcomb. He's trying to piss him off to the point that next Tuesday when he does his show, he does a 2-hour roast session. That's going to keep that shit in the algorithm so that Anton can run a whole nother week of content. So he's trying to purposely piss the man off.
Live streams, pick one. Pick any of the live streams where the gay men stream. Do you know what they do? Gay men and women do exposes. They do, oh, I caught you with a girl. I caught you with this. I caught you with that. Man, listen, and my people will tell you, people have came to me with a bunch of shit that people done did. Hey man, this is what such and such is. You know what I tell them? Man, I don't do that shit. Like if I'm not gonna be on some, yo, I'ma just talk about his talking points or whatever like that. We don't do that shit. We don't walk around trying to figure out who niggas is fucking. That's what gay men do. Listen to what I'm telling you. Bro, that is what Tasha K do. That is what name them, bro. I'm telling you. That's what their shows are. Todd and Candy Burris, oh my God, they do that shit. This is who he, and I heard it was this girl. They do that shit. We don't do that as men. As men in real life, as content creators, as all of that. If it came out, we like, damn, we gotta have a live stream to talk about how this shit is gonna play out. Hey, y'all think he really? Nah, I don't think he really cheated. And I stand 10 toes down with nigga. I cannot like a person. I could not like a person, and you know what I regularly say, and anybody that never watched the live stream, it don't matter who it is. I always say, hey man, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it. Just because a chick says something don't mean it is true. Just because they saying this about him don't mean it is true. Let's come out. Let's wait till they prove it. Let's wait till they get it in a court of law. Let's wait till they did this. If a chick accuse a nigga of doing something, nope, it's too many niggas in prison that got accused of shit that they didn't do. Too many niggas in prison that don't. Nigga, that Corey, listen. Corey is gay, bro. I'm telling you. Women expose men. Gay men try to expose men. Men don't do that shit. They do not try to fuck up another man's family. Under no circumstances. They do not try to fuck up another man's family. I had a whole debate with Yada on the Hardly Initiated platform. You know what Yada did? He thanked me. This is the honest to God truth. We had completely different views, completely different philosophies. We don't even fuck with each other like that. You know what he did? He thanked me. You know why he thanked me? And this is the honest to God truth. You know why he thanked me? Because I never brought up the shit that he was being accused of by the hoes. I never brought it up in the debate. The whole debate was about my philosophy versus his philosophy. I never was told that I couldn't say it. I never was told this and that. But all of the shit that people were saying that I could use as a, you know what I'm saying, to beat him and as a talking point, I never said none of that shit. And he hit me up later. He said, man, I appreciate you for not, even in person, he said, man, I appreciate you for not even saying no shit about that. You know why? Because that's not what niggas do. We don't do that shit. We never, ever do that. You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances, say some shit about that. I could see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the fuck they.
I agree, man. When Corey did that shit at the end, I knew, I'm like, damn shit, that shit ain't P. That shit ain't P, but I don't know, bro.
Got going on over there? That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. That's how I know the nigga is gay. That's why anytime.
But the nigga ain't gay though, bro. The nigga ain't gay.
That's why he talks so much about the backdooria, but he get offended at the very mention of it. Because niggas that secure in their masculinity, they don't give a fuck about what you're doing. Nigga, I got five hoes over there. Why I care about what a nigga is saying? I always got a bad chick with me. 100% of the time, nigga, I don't go out of town unless I got a bad chick with me. But he don't know that. He don't know that I do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it.
This nigga.
And so the nigga thought he had one up. That's his last play. That was his.
Man, see, Corey should have never tried to play the internet game with this nigga, man. That's what Corey fucked up, man. You can't play the internet game with an internet nigga. This nigga been on the internet. He know this shit. This nigga been on YouTube for over a decade, bro. He ain't gonna win. Damn, bro. I hate the fact that Corey just didn't see that this shit was a play.
Final play. Man, nigga, and that's why you got that bitch with you. And I was thinking to myself, we was walking out the door. Me, Mika, security, we walking out the door like, This nigga's so corny. We was laughing at the nigga. We was laughing at the nigga. If that's the case, if you feel some type of way about it, why you ain't say it before we got on camera, nigga? You waited till you was about to fall and you fell on that knife, nigga. You fell on the knife and you got exposed. You got exposed. Nigga is gay. Lame, gay. He ain't a real one in Chicago. If y'all still fuck with this nigga, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, bro. I am very.
Then he tried to bring the whole city into it. Like, come on, Corey damn near 60 years old, bro. Corey damn near 60 years old, man. Corey tried to huff and puff tough you. Corey tried to huff and puff tough you, nigga, because Corey wasn't trying to be out here rolling around in the dirt. He old. And Anton, nigga, you 40, 44, 45, nigga, you really ain't trying to fight. Neither one of y'all niggas was trying to fight. Both of y'all niggas was trying to huff and tough each other at the end of the day. Both of y'all should have fired on each other. Both of y'all had reasons to fire on each other. Both of y'all said some underhanded shit. Neither one of y'all niggas was trying to fight.
Very, 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 very surprised. I'm amazed.
But it's cool, though. It's just, man, like, Corey should have just never played the internet game with this nigga, man. He should have never had him on the show.
I am amazed. Corny, corny, corny.
He didn't do enough research on the nigga, bro. He didn't do enough research just a month or two ago with the Kenya Martin thing. If he would have just did a month worth of research, he would have seen the Kenya Martin thing, and he would have already known either how to go about the situation or to just leave the situation alone. If he would have just did a month of research, when did that Kenya Martin shit happen? Like a month ago? Just a month of research. He would have known how to deal with him.
This nigga can't never say nothing no more. Never say nothing no more. Nothing at all. I'm looking at the Los Angeles landscape and we feeling good about tonight. Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that nigga, hey man, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing out of pocket. That nigga's a snitch. That nigga's a hoe.
Oh,
he a hoe.
God. He doing everything to take the man credibility. He done called the man a bitch. He done called the man gay. Now he done called the man a snitch. God damn. He done ultimate violated the man. You know you can't call a man a snitch unless you got some paperwork. He done called the man a snitch. I guess because he said he out there cheating. He done called the man gay. He done called the man a bitch. He called him a dick sucker 4-5 times, man. This shit crazy.
Snitch in every facet of the word. That nigga's a snitch. He a hoe. And that nigga will backdoor you. He will backdoor you. Yes, that nigga breaks man code. He break man law. That nigga is weak. He is weak. He weak. This nigga the corniest nigga ever. Even
you said you watched it live. I think it was mutual. I think they both wanted to have a conversation with each other from my understanding, from what Corey kind of alluded to at the beginning of the show and what Anton. I think originally it was supposed to be over a stream, but I think when Anton was out in LA to do No Jumper, that fell through. I think they connected and he did it live. But I mean, obviously Anton went in with an agenda, so it's clear. I mean, only a fool couldn't see it was a play.
the young bulls know that. Hey man, you don't say no shit like that on the internet. Only the hoes do story time. This nigga did story time in real time. This nigga did story time in real time, bro. This nigga's a hoe. Gay. He might as well switch his platform. He should stop talking about Cheyenne Bryant and start doing the live streams like the gay men. Like all of the gay live streamers, he should just start doing that shit. Start talking about love and hip hop Housewives of Potomac, Love is Blind. That nigga should just focus on that shit, bro. Real talk. Real talk. That nigga should just focus on the same subjects that all of these other people doing, bro. I'm not impressed, dog. These niggas is, you know how they say don't meet your heroes? A nigga was never a hero, but do you know how they say that? They all frauds, bro. Rappers, comedians, athletes. These niggas is they not what y'all say they are in real life. I seen it. I see it with my own eyes. I go city to city, state to state. I kicked it with people in real life. And I look them in their eye, and I'm telling you that these niggas is frauds, bro. These niggas is frauds. These niggas is weak. And don't say why I ain't say it, nigga. I said it. I said everything I said right there to him.
Hey man, he broke his hat off and everything. He up there with his hat broke off. Hey man, he running this shit. He gonna make the most of it, bro.
In real life. Nigga tried to tell what was already known. I announced to the whole world. I told niggas that Mika was coming with me out here. And the nigga thought that he thought that he had one. Well, listen. It was fun. It was a moment. I don't even know how to conclude this, bro. I'm so disappointed, man. I'm so disappointed. And I know we got fans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas go ahead and rock out with that nigga.
I think we all disappointed. Don't nobody want to see two black men, two well-accomplished black men act a goddamn donkey on the internet in front of these white folks. Shit, I think it was an L. I think it was an L for us. Period. You dig? Just wasn't a good look.
Says a lot more about you than it does about him. Because the niggas that support that weak shit, that weak behavior shit, niggas that rock out with bitch ass niggas, with closeted homosexuals, I don't fuck with these niggas, bro. It ain't too many real ones left, bro.
This nigga.
Whether you a nerd, whether you a corporate guy, whether you a nigga in the streets, there's certain things that men don't do.
I don't know. Corey gonna have to turn his troll game up. He gonna have to. Corey gonna have to. If Corey respond this Tuesday, he gonna have to troll. He gonna have to, bro. He gotta turn his troll game up.
These niggas is frauds, bro. These niggas is frauds. And the only reason I could talk the way that I talk is because I don't need no friends. I don't need none of this shit. I don't want to be friends with these niggas. I'll end
it. Shouldn't be hard for Corey. He a comedian. It should be easy for him to troll.
With this, I told Corey on the phone, and this is the honest to God truth. I told Corey on the phone, I said, I don't want to be friends. Before we did the live stream, before I came out here, I said, bro, I don't want to be friends. I don't need no friends. And the reason that I don't need no friends is because I want to say what I want to say when I want to say it. And I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not gonna sit here and play games with niggas. I'm gonna tell niggas directly to their face what I really believe. I'm gonna tell people directly to their face what I really believe. I don't need no friends. I don't want no friends. I don't want no industry homies. I don't want to be invited to the hangout, to the cookout. Fuck what you talking about. I told the nigga directly on the phone to his face. Now ask him that. Ask him that. With his bitch ass. Love y'all. Let me read some of these super chats. I got to acknowledge the people that support the platform.
Bro. don't know. It's more shit I had lined up, but man, I don't want to watch no more of this shit, man. That shit was sad. That shit was sad. I did this reaction because my subscriber base wanted me to react to it. They wanted the Chicago perspective. So it was an L for both of them. I mean, Anton had an agenda. It was clear from the beginning. I think Corey should have. I gotta tighten this mic up. I think Corey should have seen it. I'm going with what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just Corey just been gone from the city too long. I think Corey been in Hollywood too long, and I think he been out in Hollywood too long. He just didn't see the play. I think a lot of the bravado that he has on the show is a representation of his upbringing from the city, but I just think he been gone too long. I don't think neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. That's obvious, so it's an L there. Every content reaction that I seen that chose one side or the other, to me, I think they both took an L. Neither one of them niggas wanted to do nothing. It was clear. Both of them niggas got disrespected. And I'm saying that because you got a Chicago nigga and you got a Detroit nigga. If them niggas was middle American niggas, if they was from no man's land, then we would have gave them a pass. I'm from Chicago, Corey from Chicago, so I know. He from Detroit. Detroit niggas are similar to Chicago niggas. Certain things you just can't say. Ain't no second chances. The one time he called him a dick sucker, he called it to him 4 times. It shouldn't have been a second time. 4 times when he got up, it shouldn't have been no talking. It shouldn't have been no talking after the first time. Anton shouldn't have let the nigga stand over him. That's a no-no. Any nigga from Detroit will tell you that shit. So they both took an L. Both of them niggas didn't want to fight. They both took an L. The only W I see is from the content angle. And Anton winning that shit. He a content creator. It was a play. He gonna run it. He gonna make his money. Corey need to respond Tuesday, and he need to stretch that shit out. He just gotta run he a comedian. He gotta get to work. So it just is what it is. So this lady still talking. All this talking is trying to bury the two things Corey exposed. Anton is scared of white men. All right, so let me. Anton has talked about white men, and I'm not taking either person's side. I like both. If I was going to take anybody's side, obviously it would have been Corey's because he's the hometown guy. But just to say that, I don't think Corey did enough research on Anton. I can pull up some shit from Anton destroying white men. Hold on, give me a second. Let me, Miss Ma'am, because you taking a lot of L's in the chat. You ain't did no research either. I'm gonna pull up something. This is probably one of the funniest
giving half their shit to a
shit I ever seen Anton destroy a white motherfucker. This shit was so funny, I bookmarked the shit. This shit like 4 years old.
Ooh, if it's not the devil himself.
devil himself, Anton, I'm pretty sure the scripture says you can't serve 2 masters. So if you're under that policy, statute, and code that dictates of other men in the world, you're not serving that universal God's law. Anton, remember America?
This talking about what I, hold on, listen. I'm curious because I want to know what your thoughts are. How do I advocate for? Are you there?
Otherworldly, metaphysical, spiritual power. That's physical, worldly power. I'm not saying they don't go together at times. I'm not one of these poor and broke people, as you say, who talks down on people getting to something. It's about the way you get to it, right? The way you do anything that you do is the way you do everything you do. If you don't stand on rights, freedom, principles, spiritual faith, and God's law, I really don't think
you've been taking hella L's.
Okay, and since you follow the dictates of man's law in this realm and pay your slave taxes and get all your licenses and registrations for all your property, and basically turn your private property into public government property, you're not a real man in the eyes of God. You're a worldly reprobate in and of the beast system.
Okay. Does the word say Stop. Just
tonight and not all that act you put on every other night when I ain't there.
Paul, Paul. Let me help you to understand something, bro. I want you to be I want to be very, very clear. All right.
Tell me how disempowered I am as a white man again, Anton. Tell me how I'm a weak ass bitch and a disempowered white man.
He said, tell me how disempowered I am as a white man again, Anton, which means he's already told him.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna help you to understand it. 1 second.
Hold on. You said this don't count, but hold on. He gonna address him, but he gonna say a lot of things that just doesn't cover him. It covers white men in general.
Paul, you are literally, bro, powerless. Like you are. Hold on, just give me a second. Give me 1 second. I don't want to mute you in order to get my point across. I want to let you respond.
That's weird because I'm in the room right now. If you're very powerful, why you be in the room?
Okay, give me a second. Since you don't want to be quiet and you want to be a single baby mother, because this is the same thing that we experience from single baby mothers, and I'm gonna unmute you shortly. But I want to be able to get my full thought off really quickly without you interrupting me. All right, Paul, you are nothing. You are literally nothing, bro. You don't have any power. You are the literal scum of the earth. You are practically homeless. You are unprotected as a general person in society, in that white men are almost the least desired, slightly above Chinese men.
So that is for all white men. It's a general, I guess, diss to all white men.
You have no ability to be able to do anything to anybody. If you ever pulled up, I would probably have you arrested. I would actually have you thrown in jail, understanding that you don't even have the ability to bond yourself out because you don't have any money or resources. Like, for me to respond to you in the same way that you operating out of anger and not passion. See, it's a difference between being passionate and being angry. And right now you're angry, and the reason that you're angry is because the thing that you thought was set up for you, the system that you thought was set up for you to be successful, I'm better than you. I'm better than you as a man. I'm better than you as a husband. I'm better than you as a Christian. I'm richer than you, right? I have more resources. I empower more people than you. I employ more people than you. I ensure that people are successful and they're able to feed their families. In every way, shape, and form, Paul, I am your worst nightmare. And the reason that I'm your worst nightmare is not only because I'm better than you, clearly, even my camera is better than yours, but it's because I don't operate like a nigga. And that's what you want. You want me to get out of my purpose. You want me to feel a certain type of way. You want me to spaz out like a regular person would normally do, because I could haul off and have you beat the fuck up, but I'm not, because that's not who I am, right? Instead, I'm too intelligent, which is one of the reasons why I'm better than you, I'm smarter than you, and my dick is bigger than yours. And that's the beautiful part about life. See, you don't even have any power to determine whether or not you can talk on this live stream right now. You came looking for me, begging for an audience, which was you came to build with me. The first time that I ever seen your punk ass, I seen you pop up on my platform. You are nothing. You get arrested for that, not even having registration for your car. You don't even have the ability to even bond yourself out of jail. You are a piece of shit. You are the scum in my boots. I could step on you at any time and nobody would even fucking remember your name. You nothing, bro. You're trash. Trash. I drive by people like you every single day on the street and I give them money to be able to feed themselves. Absolute trash. And you know what usually white people, poor white people do? When they feel in a certain type of way, they start talking this shit that you talking about. This sovereign citizen, this is not the laws of the land. Motherfucker, get your ass back to the trailer park. Get your ass back to the trailer park. I'm almost implored not to even give you the opportunity to respond to me, because I'm a fucking king. But I'm going to give you mercy and grace. I'm going to give you mercy and grace. I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond. You may do so.
Anton, I appreciate that. You may have a bigger set
Bigger
of
dick,
genitals there.
bigger dick, and bigger platform, and bigger bank account.
Are you going to talk?
Oh, my
over
bad.
me?
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm sorry.
yapping
I'm
for
sorry.
5
I'm
minutes
sorry.
straight.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You yap enough. You're the metaversal Oprah, right? You get enough time yapping. So
Yeah, I heard that joke before.
what you don't have is a bigger brain and a bigger heart. I'm pretty sure yesterday you pronounced the word stoic as stoic, right? You might want to hit the books again.
That's what you got?
I wasn't finished, but if you keep talking over me, maybe you'll get me off balance. But it's hasn't
Oh,
been.
my bad. You're right. I'm gonna be quiet.
I mean, you're the guy with all the viewers in the platform, and you like to steamroll and get people off balance. But with the white gorilla, as they call me, it very rarely happens, right? Because I got a mind and heart and spirit, Anton. I'm not operating off anger, right? Compassion. I'm compassionate for you because you think getting a bag and getting some woman means you got power. You're a worldly reprobate. You're an infidel. You wouldn't know true power if it was right in your face. See,
This shit crazy. But, man, if you do a little research, man, you'll find some other videos of him going at white people. So, this shit is all funny to me. I look at it as content. I don't take none of this shit serious. Anton was supposed to stand on his take on the Corey's huge platform in 2026, and he wouldn't. He's not on this dude anymore. Anton was supposed to stand. There's a video with him in the hot dog suit. Yeah, I heard about that video. I was actually watching I was listening to a review maybe about 30, 40 minutes before I came on, and they were talking about a hot dog suit. And then I don't know, somebody was talking about a hot dog suit earlier this week. I haven't seen the video. I think I started watching Anton maybe at 23. So from my understanding, he tried multiple different things of content. So I think in his early days, he was wearing a hot dog suit. I think he did like exploration at one point. I think he's tried a multitude of different things to break through in content creation before he finally broke through. Obviously, with the whole, I don't know, what category, what niche would you put him in? I guess Black manosphere, Black red pill, manosphere, Black manosphere, red pill, somewhere in that category. Urban culture, popular culture, Black popular culture, whatever. And I think once he landed here in that realm, that's when he gained some traction and he kind of stuck with it, you know. And he finally found something that stuck. So obviously he's been trying to break through for a while. So yeah, I did hear about the hot dog thing. Said Corey better off being quiet. He lost. I think if Corey stuck to jokes, he would win. But Corey is not, I can't, see, Corey is not a good content creator. He does his show once a week and that's it. Anton is a content creator, right? So I think if Corey does jokes, he'll win. But Anton gonna kill him on the content. Now, if Corey found a way to do jokes and to stretch his jokes out, you know, over the course of a week, like to 10-minute clips or some shorts and shit like that, I think he could give him a run for his money. But Corey ain't really no content creator. Anton's a content creator. And that's how he beating him. He can run this narrative, he can run this play, and he can win. But as far as them that day, Tuesday, they both took an L. That's how I look at it. They both took an L. So, what was the streets asking YouTube people for hugs? Yeah, that's what I heard. What do I think about Charleston White? I think he's a smart individual. I think he's a smart individual that has a message. And I think the message goes over a lot of people's heads. And, you know, I don't necessarily agree with how he go. Here's the thing. Charleston White is two different people. If you pay him to come on your platform and you want the character, you get the character. If you pay him to have an intellectual conversation, he'll have an intellectual conversation. I like the interviews where he has the intellectual conversations. I watch the interviews where he plays the character because it's entertaining and you get the intellect. The medicine is in the candy. But I think the gems come from the interviews where, you know, the people have him come on their platform and it's just intellectual from beginning to end. Yeah, I think he's a very smart man. You said Charles don't mess with Anton anymore. I thought they pieced it up. That's what me and Corey lost as far as the content, so he better off going AD and letting it fade away. I think that's probably what he's gonna do. I think he may touch on it Tuesday, and I think he just may continue on with the show. I think, you know, I think he got some people around him that's probably telling him what we saying right now. Like, man, buddy, a content creator, he gonna run it. And unless you plan on running content throughout the week, then just leave that shit alone. So, yeah, you just gonna have to take that one and just learn from that shit. So, it is what it is, but that's my take. That's for my subscribers because they wanted me to react to it. And it is what it is. I think they both took an L. I think it looked bad for black people all around. Didn't neither one of them niggas want to do nothing to each other. So, on that note, I hope everybody have a good night. I'm out. Peace.